Yo, yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy AB. It's not the best Sunday. I wanna, usually Sunday is a day of peace, and if somebody's very high in faith, is to become, to connect with your inner self and externally, and just live your day by day. Right now, currently, I am, I feel like I'm out of reality in terms of the news that broke down a couple hours ago. I know that this channel revolves around boxing and sports and whatnot, and looking through this situation and whatnot, it hurts me inside because this is like the second person that's not like family bloodline that has impacted me, and to go away very young, it's like they they stole somebody very precious to us this early in their career, and they're more than basketball, whatnot, or boxing, whatever. But I just feel like it really hit me. It really hit me because once upon a time, until even to this day, he was somebody that I admired. I looked up to him because of what he did. Besides the basketball, people didn't really follow what he did when game was on prime time. Work out 5 in the morning, be the first one in, last one out. Not many people know about him dealing with certain injuries, the thumb injury, the shoulder injury, he had a couple bad knees, bad ankles, and for him to overcome with it and to just to overcome, to deal with those pains, and just to continue to play the game he loved and to put it all on the line just for a victory. It just shows you the testament and the character that he is. And like I said, my condolences goes to Kobe Bryant, his daughter Gigi. I think her name was Gianna. I looked at some of her highlights playing basketball. She had a great future. She was gonna, Kobe was gonna pass the torch to her. She was gonna continue the family name, and it's really hard to find out that somebody that you look up to for such a long time to pass away like this. I'm actually looking at the news right now as we speak. While I'm doing this, as I'm doing this video, I'm literally looking at reactions and responses, and maybe some updates on what caused the scene and whatnot. Um, this just shows you that you got to appreciate everything you have while you have it. I think some of us, besides the sports realm and even our personal lives, we take things for granted. Um, and I feel like sometimes we want to react we want to react to it when it's too late. And in this case, it's just very unfortunate. I think at the end of the day, right now we're in pain and wound, but we get to celebrate a great man and his legacy that he left. Um, Not only in basketball, but outside of that, he won an Oscar. I'm pretty sure he made a book. He wrote a book, whatnot. He was doing a lot of outside projects, and the reason why I want to make this video is because sometimes we get too comfortable. Sometimes we get too focused, too complacent in one main thing that we're good at. But just imagine if that one thing you're good at is taken away, and knowing the society that we live in today, it's all about feeding, providing for the family, making money. Um, it's all about money nowadays. You got to make money to provide. You have to, um, everything just revolves around money. And for this case, Kobe Bryant, what I revere about him so much is because once he retired, he wasn't in like the usual 90% of basketball players or any sport athlete, right, that don't know what to do after life and in their career. And most of these guys end up broke, suicidal, depression, like whatever, depression, just don't know what they're doing, and they end up being broke. And for this man to just overachieve, just to overachieve, and to find out, and I commend him because he had a plan leading up to the retirement, you know. And I want to talk about this because there's a lot of fighters nowadays, especially this new generation of boxing or mainstream or social media, whatnot. My message to the current elite fighters, prospects, young amateurs, little 5 year olds that pursue this type of sport, any sport it is, basketball, football, golf, especially me that I'm covering boxing. I hope that this shows you that, you know, keep strong, keep dedicated, stay being hungry. Don't let the distractions get to you because once that thing that you dearly love gets away from you, you know, it becomes a never ending cycle. It's almost hard to overcome. It's almost hard to bounce back because I think the most painful thing is when there's something you dearly love is taken away from you. And when you know your mind wants to do it, but because of your physical capabilities or because of a internal aspect that you just aren't you're unable or incapable of doing it, it's devastating. And I'll give you an example. Just relating this accident with this horrible helicopter crash, the first thing that came to my mind was Errol Spence. I hope that Errol Spence sees this video and I'm pretty sure he follows the news because I've seen a snap. I hope Errol Spence, looks at this as a blessing and appreciates what happened to him with the situation that happened to him. Like I said, I never want to see anybody go through those type of situations because I've never been to it. Not what I mean, like I've been almost similar to it, and even that I'm still traumatized to this day. And for Earl Spence, I just hope that you're humbled by this. Um, the things you've done in the past, drinking or whatever you do. Like I said, I have no problem with it, but do it the right way. You know what I mean? Especially you, you're young, you're a champion. You're a role model. You're catching everybody's eye. And I don't want to target Errol Spence. I'm just saying that was just the most recent thing that happened. Errol Spence could have lost his life. I would have made a video about Errol Spence too. And that's not what I want to do. I'll give you a lot of examples. Adrian Broner, another one, had great potential, but it seems like the outside realm has limited him from his to tap his potential. And does he still have it there? Yeah, he does. But it's up to him if he could tap into it. Like, it's hard. Tank, you know, great young rising star, a champion. He's captivating people from Maryland, his hometown, now where he lives in Atlanta. Like I always tell Tank, stay out of trouble, man. We love you. I want what's best for you. And I hope this passing of my idol, my idol, Kobe Bryant, teaches all you boxers just not to fuck up. Um, you guys have a gift. You guys are blessed with this gift. I wish God would bless me with this gift of being a talented fighter or basketball player, whatever, man. You know what I mean? I just wish God would have given me these gifts, and you guys have it. Don't mess it up. Don't fuck it up. Like, it's hard. It's hard, Like, we, I just feel like when it's time, when time is up, we want to bounce back. I see a lot of these fighters. I don't want to mention names because then I feel like I'm targeting people. But I've seen a lot of fighters that they've been out of their prime, but because this is the only thing they've done, the sport that they pursued is the only thing they've done right. They tend to come back when it's already up. It's time's up, and then they come back because it's the only thing they love. They know how to do. And what hurts me the most is when the sport becomes eventually your enemy. And I seen fighters come back to the ring 5, 8 years later after their initial retirement, or once they phased out of their prime and they get hurt, they get knocked out, they get brain damage. Like, I don't want to see no man go through that. I want every fighter, just everybody in general, anybody like me right now talking from a camera, a fighter, an athlete, whatever. Like, I want you guys to always have plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Like, I want you guys to prepare yourselves to when it comes to the point of retirement, when it comes to point to leading to the next chapter of your life, like you guys are well prepared. I want to in those boxers or any athletes nowadays. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna talk about boxing. I respect guys like Tevin Farmer, J Rock, Danny Garcia, Floyd, Canelo, Pacquiao, because they're expanding the name brand of what they present. They are. I'll give you an example. Me personally, seeing Danny from outside and also being in with knowing the family, I like what Danny's doing besides boxing. He has his own barbershop. I think he has like his own car wash. He has his own clothing line. Same thing as Terrence Crawford. He has his own clothing line. Tevin Farm, I know he does a lot of property. He fixes them and then he flips them. Like that's what you guys should be doing. Any athlete, you guys should just be prepared for anything. Don't let this, don't let this get to you guys. Like I said, man, like Kobe is just the perfect testament to what I want to speak to any fighter out there. It's like it's Kobe reminds me of what Zab Judah says that it's like Kobe trained like he was broke. Uh, he trained like he was broke. He trained like he had um, nothing to lose and everything to lose and nothing to gain. Like that was just his mindset. His mindset reminds me of somebody that I wish all fighters were. You know what I mean? Because imagine every fighter had that mentality, hungry, stay in the ring, um, don't get stop getting out of shape after you fight, eat the right stuff, um, hang out with the right people. Because Kobe was so competitive. Kobe was willing to do anything, like literally anything to win a title, anything to put his team in the best position. This guy was like beyond. I don't even think he was human. Like this guy was out of the ordinary. Like this guy was injured and he kept playing and he kept playing and that unfortunately at the end bothered them. Time did catch up to him. Guys, and all these fighters that tell me, yo, AB, um, I got a nagging hand injury. Oh, I got elbow injury. Oh, I'm not feeling good. I'm gonna pull out, or this is why I lost because of this. Like, if this man was able to play a 48-minute game for who knows for how long for certain injuries that he had, you guys, I know you guys fight depending 12 rounds, 10 rounds, 8 rounds, 6 rounds. Like, you guys got to deal with it. You guys are warriors. You guys gotta just stick with it. You guys gotta deal with it. You guys gotta like you guys just gotta fight within. And this is what this man did. This man, like I said, he was so like he was ferocious. He had this demeanor about him, like you couldn't top him. You couldn't really top him. And the fact that we lose somebody like him, somebody that symbolizes what a great man is, and also what I want to say is even all of us go through certain distractions in life, and we sometimes the certain distractions does what's the word? It does intervene with our performances. It does intervene with what we do in our daily lives. And something that reminds me of Kobe when I was younger, looking up to him was the 04, 05, 03, when things weren't right with Shaq and the cases that he had. Like it seemed like when he was in that basketball mindset, when he had a game, like he eliminated all that, and he stick to what he does for his career is to play basketball, deliver, please the fans because the fans were paying a lot of money to see them. And all I want to say is like thank you Renee Box Young and volunteer Pool Bryant, thank you. And all I'm saying is like this man will eliminate any distractions and just deliver in the game. And I want every fighter to know that whatever you guys are going through mentally, whatever it is, just at the end of the day, you guys got a job to do. And then when it comes to your fight, deliver. We don't want to like hear excuses like, oh, I was sick, I had a flu. I know it happens. I've been through it, and it's okay. It's okay to go through them, but you guys gotta fight. You guys are not just fighting for yourselves. You guys are fighting for your family, a general, for 4 or 5 generations. You feel me? And like I said, like I I look up, like I said, I'm 25, and I look at all these like youngings. Praise up for the Legends family. No word, man. Legends around the world. Facts. He did motivate. Like I said, I want, like, this is a message to everybody, but I want it to all the young ones that are coming up in the game. Like, do the right thing, guys. Don't mess up. Like, if you guys are in the game and you guys are making noise, like, don't mess it up. You know what I mean? Like, if you guys, like I said, I talk to, I'm not gonna lie in here and say, do I drink with some of the fighters? I do. You know what I mean? But I know that some of the most of the fighters that I hang out with are responsible. And like I said, if you guys want to do it outside, when you guys are not fighting, I totally respect that. You guys put your body thick and thin, and even basketball, like I said, Kobe. I don't really know what he did, outside of basketball. If he did drink or not. From what I heard, he wasn't about that. He stick to his craft, working and grinding and grinding. Like I've heard commentary where they would be like, even if he was off season, if the NBA was out for 3 months, like this guy was working and grinding, like you know what I mean. And I just hope this message wakes up all the fighters out there. I want everybody to look at this as an inspiration or motivation and to teach you guys a lesson. You know what I mean? It's just sad. You feel me? And I also want to thank Kobe Bryant in the aspect of him. I want to thank him in the terms of an aspect of what's the word I want to say. I want to thank him for letting me see his growth and become to the man he is, and seeing the things he went through, and to endure, and to and ultimately prove everybody wrong. Kobe's story resonates a lot to me because he came into this league as this confident, very bold, strong character. He came into this league saying he was the next best player, the next face of NBA, the next fresh heir to the throne after Michael Jordan. And a lot of people weren't digging that because people didn't want to see that. They didn't believe it. They thought this guy was all talk. And for Kobe, the first 3 years, for him to miss a game-winning shot in his rookie season, and people to attack him, people to doubt his game when he was he was still the sixth man. He was not a full-time starter yet. I think what's his name, Eddie Jones, was still in the Lakers, in the starting lineup. Like, all those little things could have, impeded him. Could have easily made him quit. Could have made him quit and be like, you know what? After this, I don't want to do this no more. Like, I'm gonna do something else. And for him to stick to his commitment, stick to the passion that he loves. Yeah, like I don't know. I don't like for real. Like this man could have easily quit. He could have said, I'm doing something else, and for him to stick through the plan and commit it, and to believe in what he believes in, and to deliver and what he truly loves, the game of basketball. Like that's incredible. And to look at it, when he retired 2016, he came a long way. And I know every fighter goes through that. To the minute that you're in amateurs, right? You're fighting. You might have a couple losses here and there in the amateurs, or you might not be the most um, look looked on in the amateurs, or you might not be the most skillful, or you don't have the right team around you. It's just this story just like it should fascinate you guys, because every every great fighter or every great sports athlete has a great story, has a turbulence of downs, and it shows you that they're willing to do, like, beyond planets to make things happen. And like I said, I've seen fighters get frustrated when they're not signed to big promotions. I see fighters are excited. They're not excited when the management or the promoter aren't giving him enough fights, or the fighters aren't satisfied with the money they're getting paid, or the fighters not getting a world title shot, or the fighters, I met so many fighters where if the fight gets pulled off, they're mad. They start gaining weight, and especially for the young ones, you guys should just dedicate your time right then and then to continue training, continue staying fit. You may never know when's the next call to fight. I mean, somebody could call me today, and if I'm in fight shape, I'm ready to fight. You feel me? Like, I'm ready to fight. So Like, like I said, this is a learning lesson for everybody. Like I said, Mamba, I love you. My favorite number came after you, number 8. I passed my driver license on August 8th. Um, every time I landed number 8 in a scratch off, a lottery, or Powerball, whatever, like all that, I would have won, you know? And, like I said, any fighter out there, just, if anybody, any fighter's looking at this video, just always invest in yourself. Always look at other ventures as you're near retirement. Always stay humble. Always be true to yourself. Always, like I said, always believe in what you got. Believe in yourself. Give it all you got. Don't don't let other things get in the way. Eliminate the toxic relationships. Eliminate the toxic friends in your life. Have good vibes only. Get the right team. You know, put put every fight put every fight like it's your last, because you may never know. It might be your last one, or it could be your second to last one. And for this, it's like I said, also for his daughter, like it's crazy, man. Like 13 years old, and to hear news like that, like this is what really breaks my heart even more. It really does. It really does break my heart. It makes me appreciate and validate my statement that I should love everybody. I should be there for everybody when possible. I've lost a niece at 5. She had cancer. I lost my grandpa. Kobe Bryant is like, for me, I never met him, and that's one of the biggest regrets I have in life, because one of my bucket lists for this year was to like meet him and to talk to him about how much he meant to me in my life growing up. My little Mexican ass in 6th grade, working on my game, and I remember kids wouldn't let me. Kids wouldn't even choose me. I would be like one of the last ones, and I used to cry about it. And at the end of the day, I'm like, who's stopping it but myself? So I worked on my game, and I became the player I am today. Like I said, thank you, Kobe. Thank you, Kobe, for the wise words. Thank you, Kobe, for everything you've done. The city of LA is your city. Nobody could ever take that away from you, man. And also for you to take that pride aside, the ego aside, and to commend another man like LeBron James to say, you know what, congratulations, you passed me. You are the next heir to the Laker throne. Like, not a lot of men like us do that, And like I said, you was just at the Philly game to see LeBron pass your scoring title. It's just crazy. It's crazy. You know, I don't even know how I'm gonna deal with this pain. Um, like it's just crazy. And a lot of fighters put out there that Kobe was a guy and whatnot. Um, it's gonna be crazy. I want to get you guys feedback. What you guys think? What's the life learning lesson for you guys? Because like I said, this message, like I said, a lesson was taught today. You know, and a, a valuable lesson was taught today, guys. Like all you fighters, appreciate your family, man. Appreciate your family, because family family is like it's a blessing. And make sure to take advantage of any any sorry, not the word any, but I hope you guys take advantage of every minute you got with your children, with your wife, with your mom, with your aunt, like whatever. Because I always say this to everybody, like, today I'm good, or today you're good, but tomorrow I could fall out of this sofa and I break my, like I could fall on the sofa and all the weight falls on my head and I die. And it's just unpredictable. Life is just unpredictable. So I just hope you guys like take this in consideration. If you guys want to DM me any questions, you guys could DM me at IG. It's ABBOXINGGN underscore. That's my IG. My Facebook is Gustavo Neri, GUSTAVO space NERI. Twitter just AB Boxing News. Like I said, my words for Kobe will be, I love you. Um, it's not a goodbye. It's I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you. Like I said, you'll never. Kobe hasn't left us. He's still within us. and I want the next generation to follow this man's passion. And like I said, follow this man's passion, follow his work ethic, and stay disciplined. Stay disciplined. Don't let the money, don't let that money get to you, because even him, he made so much millions, and even when he knew he was good, he still continued to be the best that he can. So, like I said, it's it's a sad day. It really is a sad day. I'm gonna. This pain is like when Eddie Guerrero died, 2005. You know, those guys, Eddie Guerrero and Kobe Bryant, for me are like my motivations. They're the best things. These are two characters I looked up to, and I hope that I also get to continue that legacy and to be the man, to be that those type of man like they were, for my future, for like future kids that I get or whatever. Like it's just a tough time, man. But like I said, love you, Kobe. You know, like I said, um, I'm sorry to hear for you lost too, Gigi, Gianna. I hope the Kobe Bryant family can recover. I hope the Bryant family is okay, and you know the legacy will continue. The legacy will continue. Um, like I said, this is a time of reflection. The boxing community, please, any trolls, fans, whatever, just take this time to reflect, and let's think positivity, and let's appreciate every fighter that we can, and those fighters, you know, stop the bullshit, make make everything count, and create a legacy as well. So then you're gonna be spoken upon like Kobe Bryant, man, because this guy's name and legacy is gonna be talked for generations and generations to come, and that's what I want for every other fighter to do for you guys. All right, guys, your boy AB. Like I said, comment what you guys think. Um, you know what you guys think about Kobe's passing. Which, you know, does this video and the passing Kobe resonate to you with like all these other fighters? You know, like the Errol Spencers, the Tank, um, you know, Broner. Like this is really a issue we need to talk about. You know, 'cause I feel for these brothers. I've talked to most of these brothers. Most of them, through 2/4 of them, I'm really cool with, and I can have a conversation with them. But you know, with you guys, with the way internet works, like you guys could get these guys to wake up, and it's never too late to change it around. Like I said, I don't want to target Tank, Broner, or Spence. Like, you know, there's any other athlete. You know, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Um, there's just with the Jimenez, and you know, boxing is 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 rude. You know, like the drugs and everything. Like every sport's like that. They have drug cheats and whatnot. And like, you know, I want to better the sport. I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know what the hell that is. But anyways, guys, it's your boy AB Boxing. I'm gonna stay tuned with the news to see what was the cause of this the helicopter crash. I did see the video that it was spinning and then pew, fire. There was just a press conference. I'm looking at it right now, and we're gonna find out more. Like I said, guys, let me know anything you guys know. DM me, and like I said, guys, stay safe and happy Sunday. Love you guys. Peace.